Can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Well, it's getting night game, so if you would please just let me get to sleep. I want a Betty bye. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. Oh, what fresh horrors will the day spring upon me now? That's a loud door. Why is the door so loud? It's probably because it's a block, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hold on. Nope, still loud. There we go. That's a manageable level. Ow, my legs. Hello there, folks. Welcome. I see you off in the distance. Forgot to change. I need to change that key. Oh, hello, folks. Welcome back to another episode of this Let's Play series. Although, should I even call it that at this point? Because the fact that, well, things have changed, as you saw in that little intro sequence. Because guess what? First off, those guys over there, they are now masters of their crafts, which means I get access to these things now, which that's pretty cool. Also, almost fell. I hear you, you big nose freaks. Not like you guys. Your big noses are because they're natural. These guys are freaks who are just trying to imitate you because they're jealous. Let's see. How am I going to take care of this situation? Let's see. I don't have any arrows. Okay. That's not going to help with taking care of this situation. Neither will flint and steel right now.
Ow!
Okay.
Ow! Ow! Wow!
Okay, I seriously think my headphones are turned up a little too loud, and maybe that's why these things are so loud to me. Because otherwise, it'd be a situation of, being able to handle these things. Because before, I was pretty decent with the handling of the sound. Oh my gosh, I'm so frazzled because, oh lordy Lou, it's been a very frazzling start to this episode with so many audio issues, video issues. I have a new microphone, which is pretty cool. Hopefully it sounds pretty cool because this was a pretty cool microphone that I got because it's a pretty nice microphone. Then again, the other microphone I was using before was pretty cool as well. But the difference between these two microphones is the fact that this one is a dynamic microphone, meaning technically it doesn't need phantom power, unlike, say, a condenser microphone like what I was using before, an Audio-Technica 2020. I think I was using a 2020. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's one of the Audio-Technica, is like one of the ones mid-range, like close to $100 ones. So yeah. Audio nerding aside, today I have a plan. Okay, did just a quick little check of the audio, but whatever. But the plans for this episode are essentially, I'm finally going to be getting started on the big ol' mega stuff that I want to do at the start of this series, because I have more plans down the road. I've kind of been like overwhelmed. I've become overflowing with ideas for builds I want to do in the future and stuff. But for now, I want to first get this area of tropical wonder to a point of completion that I will be satisfied with. And to do that, I am going to have to make a reference to a certain animated film from the early 2000s, maybe the 2010s. And to put in perspective how badly I wanted this reference to work, I looked up how to reference the song that we're all thinking of. And let me tell you, that's confusing as heck. And hopefully somebody in the future can help me with that. But for now, I'm a small-time YouTuber, and no. Look into my eyes. Look into my beautiful brown eyes. Let me just tell you that, no. That's too much effort for now. So yeah, I guess instead let's play some royalty-free, good ol' My brain stopped working for a second. Let's play some good old royalty-free time-lapse music while I commit some environmental war crimes. That didn't sound as good as I thought it would. Anyway, let's get going. As I'm coming to being around what I hope is about halfway done, I'm starting to think that maybe, just spitballing here, I should have grabbed some obsidian and made myself a enchanting table. Yeah, that probably would have been smart. You know, just making sure that I have the tools available to me. Let's see. Is there any spare obsidian over here? There is. Let's see. Let's just take some from here. I forgot how long it was. I think I had a whole rant about how long it takes to mine obsidian in that lost episode. I'm just gonna keep calling it the lost episode because that's what it is. It's the lost episode, not because like I lost it or anything. But mostly because I wanted to take my laptop out back and old yeller it, because yeah, having thankfully so far throughout this entire process there hasn't been any of those weird stuttering issues that frequented during the other bits, and oh man, you can really tell that some damage has been done. I'm saving the big trees for last because I feel like those are going to be the easiest ones to actually take down. Also, if the audio's been weird up until this point, that's because I once again did a goof and was recording all my audio on one track, so I couldn't, and it's gonna be hard. So hopefully at this point audio is all on separate tracks and I don't have to worry about where the heck did my stuff go? Okay, right there. Let's see. And two of you. Where are my books? There's my books. So hopefully the audio isn't too absolutely awful up until that point. And you know, might as well. Let's get some of you. It's pretty annoying. So let's just get a bunch of you. Let's just get a stack for now. Make some bookshelves. I can only make 7. That's fine. And let's see. Just for now, just plop you down right here. And let's see. Boop, 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 and boop. Okay, cool. Let's get some enchanting going. I need some lapis lazuli, as some people would say. Also, I've been recently, okay, that's really good, actually. I've recently, I'm not going to respond to that right now. I've recently actually been, watching a show with lapis lazuli. That's right, Steven Universe, catching up on, speaking of making reference to stuff from the early 2010s, Steven Universe, pretty good show so far. On season 3 of it, so that's pretty nice. That's pretty swell. And I don't know, I've enjoyed it so far. I guess it's just one of those things. I don't know. I know that the ending is not well liked by people, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it by the end of it. People also said the ending of Attack on Titan was bad, and I don't necessarily agree with those people either, so there's that. Let's see. going to continue on. And I guess continue on with this little bit of a, what are you doing here? Never mind, I can't continue anything because I have to deal with these punks. God, what I do deserve you. Do I have arrows? No, I don't have arrows. Of course I don't have arrows. I already discovered this fact that I don't have arrows. Do you have any arrows in here? Or did I use them all? Pretty sure I used them all. I did in fact use them all. Okay, fine. Guess I'm gonna have to go in with the sword, stabby stab style. Hi, buckos. I'm gonna stab you. Slowly. As soon as I get close. Actually, this is stupid. What am I doing? I'm just gonna... Now that I have their attention, I'm just gonna let them float there. You know what? Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's actually begin that time lapse again. And when they finally get here, I'll go back. They're currently just floundering, so let's let them flounder and get back to the time lapse. Oh no. Okay, oh no. Run away. Flee. Oh, I already have iron here. Okay, cool. I wonder what causes, like, these guys. I wonder what, like, controls the frequency of which they show up. Because, oh, wait, I just realized. I'm listening to a podcast while I'm doing this, and I just realized I forgot to, ow, okay, I definitely had my shield up. I definitely, listen, I had the iframes. You... Obviously, apparently you had the frame advantage or something. I don't know. I don't know fighting games. I don't know if I don't know why I'm pretending like I do. Anyway, yeah, I'm listening to a podcast while I'm doing this. So I'm gonna go get back to listening to my podcast while I continue tearing this forest down block by block. That's right, I'm evil. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. That was a very satisfying and uneventful time lapse. Did I say uneventful? No, that's completely wrong, because guess what? During halfway through that time lapse, I died. And the worst part is, I didn't even get it on camera. So that was bad. So I had to go back down into the caves because I had to go get more diamonds and more iron so I could go ahead and make this stupid anvil right here so I could repair my axe because it was getting low on durability, because I was chopping down a lot of trees instead of burning them down, which would have been smart, and I wouldn't be left with nearly a double chest full of wood. Oh, lordy Lou. So yeah, I died, and that's the first death of the series. Yep, only have the one death so far. Yep, number of deaths, just the one so far, which honestly I thought was going to be higher by this point. All I know is that we now have a big area to play with, and honestly, at some point I may expand over there to that jungly area, and I'll probably include the nether portal at some point, but right now, the time is not for that, for actual building. The time is for what is called in the game design world, gray boxing, where if you don't know what that means, gray boxing essentially means where if you're designing a map for a game, say for instance, a fantasy RPG video game, right? And you're designing the map for that game. So what you would do is to lay out where you'd want stuff to go on the map. You would be, say for instance, putting down gray boxes indicating where stuff like the tavern, the guild hall, the blacksmith, stuff like that goes. And that is essentially what you do. You're not putting down any of like the detailed stuff and whatever. You're just putting down the stuff that, so you know where stuff goes in the future, so that way you can design accordingly. I learned this from a Tango Tech video. Ding. I can't really wink. I don't have that mod. And it's getting dark again. Are you serious? Why does it always get dark when I'm wanting to record? That's what it feels like. Oh yeah, also I tamed a parrot. Say hi, Budgie. Anyway, Betty bye, I guess. Deaths and video game design terms aside, this video actually is entering into its second day of production. That's right, actually technically this is the third day, because I spent yesterday chopping the trees down and dying apparently. But yeah, so this is the first video on this channel where it is a multiple days of recording, as it were. And that's pretty interesting to me because, like, I mean, I started out this channel trying to do, like, the whole classic, hey, I'm just gonna record and you're gonna get my thoughts unadulterated, unimpeded, and stuff like that. So, I don't know. We'll see where that goes. I do have plans for next video to be probably just as produced as this one is, or maybe even more so. And we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. For now, I'm just gonna want to finish laying out the, I guess this isn't really gray boxing, it's more red boxing. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. It would help. It would help if I started the flashback recording, so that way if I wanted to do like an overhead quick it would help if I had that on so that I could actually do that. It would help if I did that. So for now, I think that's what I have planned for over here. I have a plan for structure there, Contrary to what you might think, because it's a circle and it's on the corner of this island, no, this is not going to be a lighthouse. In fact, I actually might make that circle a little smaller. We'll see. And that is going to be a little addition that is going to take some time and a lot of material gathering. And it's going to include partially this right here because this is a neat little underwater cave thing. And yeah, but I do want to get into the thesis of this whole build in upcoming episodes, which it's gonna be a little I guess deep, I guess you would call it. I don't know. All I know is that the biggest structure that is not going to be going on, actually this is probably going to be bigger than what's going to go on up on top of whatever that is. I haven't said anything yet. It's actually probably be this. I don't know how many blocks I started with. We're just going to get a general shape. Last few blocks. And yeah, okay, cool. Got this area sorted out. And I still have the map up, so I just want to see how, and I'm pretty sure I should at this point expand the map to include more. Although I have a second map. Maybe. Do I have a second item frame? Technically, yes. So, the block you're going to have to go for now. And you're going to go into the oddities chest, empty map. Let's see. Forge go there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's definitely changed. Oh, and I can kind of see the edge of what that building is going to be. It's definitely going to be something. It's going to be a little bit of an eyesore for what's intended for over here. So I'm going to have to figure out a solution to keep that out of sight, out of mind for the future. Considering how much work was put into this the past 3 days, I think I feel pretty good in calling it here and saying that this is a pretty good episode 9, I think. I don't know, because so much stuff has been going wrong, and it's just like, I want to throw my computer out the window. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like down below, and maybe subscribe for more content in the future. Anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and eat your vegetables.
Yeah.